Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Morosi, and today I'm going to show you how to deploy a solution that Pascal Vogel and I have developed for the hackathon thrown by Hashnode. This is a solution that allows you to add semantic search to your blogs using Pinecone, OpenAI, and AWS. So we have created a blog post for this that is going to get published together with this video. So I'm not going to get too much into how the solution was built and what semantic search is, but just to give you the gist of it, semantic search allows you to search for content by using natural text, and the search engine takes in account the true meaning of the queries that you're making and whether or not they match the content that's being searched. So here I'm showing you the architecture for this solution. This solution builds upon another solution that we built also for the hackathon that allows you to connect Hashnode webhooks with your AWS account via EventBridge, and essentially leverages that integration to build an indexing solution and a search engine on top of your Hashnode blog. So as you can see, we have two different flows here. One for indexing existing content. So if you're adding this search to an Hashnode blog that you already have, you can index all your existing posts. And then there is also a search flow that essentially allows you to make query. This is something that we think you want to integrate with your headless blogs, for example. And then as you keep adding new blog posts, since the solution is connected via the webhook, you're going to those new posts will be added to the index automatically. So let's get started. And the first thing that you want to do is to go on your Hashnode web dashboard and create a new webhook. So here I already have one, so I'm gonna create a new one. And you can start by selecting the type of events that you want Hashnode to send to you. For now, we're going to select only the one related to the post. So whenever a post gets published, updated, or deleted. And then you can see that Hashnode gives you here a secret. This is a secret that our application uses to check that the requests coming are coming actually from Hashnode. So I'm gonna copy it, and then I'm gonna head over to AWS, the AWS dashboard, and I'm going to add a new secret in the US East region. So this is a secret that our application will be using. I select other type of secret and I copy the text here. And then I click next. And for the name, I'm going to use Hashnode/webhook secret. And then I leave everything as it is. I click next, and then I create it. Then I'm going to have to add two more secrets, one for the OpenAPI API key, and I'm going to do the same in a different region. So the way that the solution is built, let me get back to the architecture. It requires you to deploy, it deploys, also CloudFront distribution and Lambda Edge and some other edge resources. So those need to be deployed in a specific AWS region, but everything else, all the other resources, you can choose wherever you want to do it. So in this case, I'm going to choose a different region. I'm going to go to, for example, Ireland, which is close to where I am right now. And I'm going to store a new secret. Again, I'm going to choose other and plain text. And I'm going to copy paste the secret. I'm going to add it. And then I'm going to give it a specific name. The names are important because the application looks for those specific names. You can find them, the actual names, in the README file of the repository. And then you need to do essentially the same one last time for the Pinecone API. The Pinecone API key, yes, and the name of the index, which you can find here. So this is the name of the index that you can copy after you have created one, and here you can generate a new API key. Here I already have one, so I'm not going to generate a new one. Once you have everything in Secrets Manager, you can go back to your repository, which hopefully you have cloned in your computer, and then you can run npm CI to install all the dependencies for this application. The application is deployed with CDK and uses TypeScript. So I'm not going to run it here because I already installed it. And then when you're ready to deploy, you can do npm run CDK deploy all. And this will deploy two stacks, two CloudFormation stacks to your AWS account. As I was mentioning, one is going to be for the distribution, the CloudFront distribution, and the authentication, and the other is going to deploy all the other components, so the Lambda functions and the event bridge, event bus, and so on. Once that's done, it will give you a URL. I'm gonna show you here how it looks like. This is how the output looks like, right? So this is the URL that you want to get and paste back here in the webhook configuration of Hashnode. So you go back here, you paste it, and then you create it, and you're good. Now, as I was mentioning earlier, if you already have some existing posts that you want to index, you can do that. And we have provided a script that helps you to do that. So the script is inside src scripts index existing posts. And as you can see, there are two variables at the top that you need to put here. One is the URL that you just copied. This is where the webhook is. And then here you want to put the host of your own blog post. Right now we're going to use the Hashnode engineering blog post. Once you're done, you can save and you can open a terminal and you can run npm run index existing posts. And this will run for a few seconds. And after that, it will show you a message that essentially it's how many posts has found and that they were all processed. Now you can basically start using your search engine. So now I'm gonna show you, for example, a couple of queries. For example, I want to make a query to the search endpoint and say how to peer review infrastructure changes. And after a few moments, the API will return some of the most relevant blog posts from the Hashnode blog that touch on the topic that I searched. So for example, in this case, I was using some words that are not necessarily keywords that were present in the title or in the brief or in the post. But since we're using semantic search, the search engine understands that we're talking about this specific, that we want to know something that was mentioned in this specific blog post. So as I mentioned, we posted this a longer explanation of this content on our blog, and we hope that you like this solution. And if you have any question, you can leave a comment either under the blog or in the GitHub repo. Thank you for watching.